Shamai GTA Chums, one of the best rally cars, or the best rally car in the game, is on sale this week. It's the Ford Focus RS RX, and also known as the Flash GT. I
What
should
brings you in
show
today?
you how much it costs. It costs about 1.1 million, but we're not going to do that, it appears. I'm going to be straight into the livery and show you the cost later on. So let's have a look at the liveries. There's some decent ones. I like this one, Classic Racing Stripe. We've done a lot of these. I think lots of options, and it is a rally car, so you kind of want to choose a rally kind of theme. But this one is the Ragabum Racing, which is very similar to the Ken Block one, is what we're going to do with it. Because he had a Ford Fiesta or a Ford Focus, I can't remember one of those. But this is a Ford Focus. The Fiesta does look very similar, so people do get confused and think it is a Fiesta, but it is too big to be a Fiesta. So, what have we got? Colours. Respray. I'm assuming we're going to go classic, I think, and probably something like a white underneath. There we go. Frost white. Actually, ice white looks better because that is the Ken Block look. Secondary. What does that colour up? Let's have a look at the classics. Okay, it colours up the spoiler there, which according to Ken Block there was a blue colour, wasn't there? It was like this blue here of the rims. There was a blue colour. Ultra blue, no. I think ultra blue's the nearest, but let's have a look. It needs to be paler than ultra blue. It needs to be more like this fluorescent blue here, but we don't have that colour. So we're going to have to use ultra blue because that's the nearest we're going to get. It doesn't look quite right. Maybe I want a paler than that. Rockstar, why can't we have more colours? We're going to have to go with that, unfortunately. Trim colour. Okay, we've got the red on the trim. What did Ken Block have? Anybody remember? We're going to do blue. Sorry, I've got hiccups. I just have some Lapsang Souchong tea, and it's gone straight to me. There we go. Ultra blue goes with the ultra blue. Oh, it colours up the seats as well. You see that? Very good, very good, very good. And it is a rally car. Crumplum goes on the bonnet. You're never going to put that on ever. This is a great car, by the way. Great, great car. Did I say that? I did. Engine is all upgraded to the max. Exhaust, we've got this stock exhaust is very good. We can go for a central exhaust, even a side exhaust. What was Ken Block's exhaust? I don't even remember. I don't remember. Rest his soul. You know, what a guy. Gonna leave it stock because I think stock looks best. Front bumpers has the carbon. So I'm assuming Ken had something sticking out perhaps, but maybe not that. Blue, there's too much blue, but the white looks good with the primary. I think we could do that primary splitter, but carbon looks very good. I think what we've got is good, but maybe we'll put a less canardy looking one. So we're going to go with that carbon. Good. Bonnet. Okay, I'm not going to go for a carbon bonnet because it ruins the livery. The stock hood is very good, so do consider that. We've got the race hood. It gives you a bit of a vent that way. I don't know, stock or race hood are very good. So, plate, we've got rally. We don't need any, that's the best one we've got. It's the best rally car in the game, so we're going to stick with that. Did we have a scoop on top? Because rally cars, they don't have any air conditioning, do they? So they kind of need these just to blow the fans around or something. Not necessarily to cool the engine. Not as big as that, but it'll do. Sun strips. Okay, we've got the Vapid, got the Chepel, we've got the Globe Oil. Going to stick with Vapid, because it's for a Ford, isn't it? Skirts, carbon race skirts. I mean, they kind of look good, but not with the livery. I think with that livery, we want something flatter. So subtle is the one way to go. Very nice. Spoiler, we have the best spoiler. Pretty sure of that. Let's just see what we've got. We've got some really loud ones. The Ken Block went for this one, which is the livery one, or that one. They're both similar. I'm going to stick with them. They're both very good. We want race suspension. That is the best. Can't quite see it, but that gives you the best performance, the best traction, etc. And it's got a hell of a lot of traction. This car is amazing. Wheel type, I'll just show you what wheel type we've got. What did Kenny go for? He went for a star wheel. Maybe we'll see if we can match it just for a change. So we've got the Nevis is an amazing one. You can see the brake caliper through the rim as well. So for that reason, it's a great rim. But he had a more like a Rally Master, Concave Rally Master, which is arguably the best rim. Concave 5 is like what, yeah, that's what Ken Block had. So for that reason alone, I'm a fan of the Rally Master, but Ken Block went, oh, shizer, that one. I'm just wasting money here, mates. Sorry, my German chums. Didn't mean to blaspheme in your language, but it just came out. Not had much sleep recently, so that's why there was some swearing there. Frost white for the rims is what you want to go for. Tyres, tyre enhancements, yeah, bulletproofs. Tyre design, you can go for the all-terrain. Red tyre smoke, I think we need to go blue for this one. Blue, we need to go blue, boys. As it's a rally build, we don't smoke out the windows. Has Ken Block done it? No, he's not. He knows what he's doing. So don't do that. You can do a light smoke if you wanted to, but we're not going to because it's a great rally build. Let's do it. Let's go for a drive. That's all I want to do with this car. Nice sounding engine, and you couldn't quite hear me slurping on my tea there, hopefully. And I think we might have gone the wrong way for a change. Where are we going, chums? My favourite bit is over this way. So we're going to take a drive in the hills, off a dirt track. So on the road, it's got a lot of grip, and it is actually all-wheel drive. But a lot of the power is in the rear drivetrain. So it drives like a rear-wheel drive car. It's also got a lot of oversteer, considering it's all-wheel drive. Look at that, amazing oversteer. Ideal, what you want for your loose gravel tracks with your rally business. Oh, look at that, good recovery there. Don't know exactly where we're going at this point. This is off-road. What the hell? We need to head for that road over there, if we can, please. So, not really this is kind of the dirty way of doing this route, which I'm not usually a fan of, but I seem to have lost my way somehow. But here it is, dirt track. Now, on the dirt tracks, this is a great off-road car. In fact, for handling, I think every rally car. Oh, come on, mate. That is not my. That is that jump there. Handling is great on the rally cars. Ignore the fact I'm just not I'm driving like an idiot. I'm sleep deprived because I found a dog on the road the other night when end of a night shift. So I ended up going till stupid o'clock in the morning. I had to get him in the car. I tried to find his owner, but everyone was asleep in the small village, so there was nobody there. So I had to take him home. Quite a long way that. And I had to sleep with the dog as well because he didn't want to be alone. So I'm not that kind of person, I'm not dodgy or anything. To look after him, make sure he wasn't unwell or anything, because I don't know whether he was unwell for being on the roads. But anyway, cut a long story short, I've not had any sleep. But the dog did get back to his owner, and his owner was fine as well. So a happy ending to that story. And I got ridiculed for doing that. But what's the alternative? You find a dog in the road without a collar. You know, there's no owner nearby. At night, midnight this was. What do? Do you put the dog in your car, take it home, or do you just leave it to probably die on the road? I ran over a badger on that road. I didn't tell the owner that. And I nearly ran over the dog because it was running right at my headlights. I slammed on. I did actually bump the dog a little bit. Didn't tell the owner that. A little bit. It was a little love tap. I checked the dog thoroughly, and that's another reason that I slept in the same room as a dog. There was no head injury. He was completely lucid, and his legs were all working. He was scampering down the road. He was a happy boy, but much happier now he's reunited with his mummy. Anyway, that's not this car. I'm just enjoying this car because, you see, I've just told that story. I've not crashed once. That's how amazing this car is. And what I was finding it useful for was Cayo Perico races. It's in the sports class, so you never race it in the sports class because it doesn't have the top speed. Doesn't really have the acceleration for the sports class, even though the acceleration is still pretty damn good for as far as cars go. But on the Cayo Perico island, that is where I found it really kills it in the sports class. If anyone chooses that on the Cayo Perico, you know, the rally races. I tried putting some off-road rims on a GTO, and it worked. I beat most people until some guy came out with his Flash GT and showed me up for the fool I was. Because the handling, you just get it right on every corner, and you don't smash it ever when you're focused. And that is why this car is amazing. That is why it's the best in the rally car in the entire game. I'm pretty sure of it. And I've become a bit of a dirty guy learning how to drive the Calico GTF, which is a really good car, but it has a hell of a lot of understeer. This does not have that problem. This is a proper, purebred racing car, and that's why Ken Block drove it. Not the GTA version, obviously. Hiccups! Sorry, I got hiccups, that's where I slid into the dirt there. But it's one of my favourite cars in the game. Got to be my top 10, got to be. It's number one in my rally car garage. And now it's taken me I have had to learn how to re-drive it because I've been driving the Coleco so much. I don't know how to drive proper cars anymore. But it's amazing, very forgiving. If you're a beginner, you need a car, this is your one to go to. If you just want a car, if you're a car guy, I have to play Crash there, and want to know where to find it. If you want to know how much it costs, 1.1 million. I bought it for about 300 grand because it was back in the day when the Amazon Twitch Prime nonsense gave you massive discounts before GTA Plus was a thing. And I bought it thinking, oh, I'll just buy it, stick it in the garage. I didn't drive it for a couple of years probably. I didn't discover how much of a gem it was. Amazing car, you need to buy it. Thank you very much for watching though. This is the Ken Block build. This is the one that you want to do if you want a tribute to Kenny himself. But thank you very much for watching. Buy this car if you're a car dude. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.